Guys, what is up? It's a Pedal Plague. We have the JHS NOTAKLON pedal kit. I have never put one of these together. I've seen them for a long time. Always wanted to put one together. They look fairly simple. Don't have to be, you know, real tech savvy on this thing. So it's not going to be a major project. It should not take me very long to put this thing together. Tons of other videos, you know, talking about all the pieces and stuff and going through it. I'm just going to get into it, open it up, put it together, and we're going to check it out. Like I said, I've always wanted to put one of these together. I love JHS pedals. They're based out of Kansas City, not too far from where I'm at. I'm based in Kansas, and yeah, I'm just a fan of them. I love supporting their brand. I like the things they do. I like the products they put out, and I really like this kit. I think it's a great idea. Something fun. Get a little extra hands-on, you know, and it kind of gives you that extra meaning to it that you would assemble something on your own. Like I said, it's got all the pieces, all the parts, all the good stuff in here that you need, and I think this thing's pretty straightforward. I do like this box though. I will be keeping this box. All of the different artwork back here is is absolutely awesome. Very, very cool. You got the bonsai, haunting mids, the double barrel. It's pretty cool. So if you need full instructions on this, you can scan that, get into it, check it out. We're gonna try to avoid doing that. So let's get this thing together. Metal enclosure on this. I like the size of this pedal too. This is a good size for a pedal. You know, if they want to do something real simple and easy, like I said, this is pretty straightforward, but you know, they could do one of those micro pedals that are this size and it's just nothing to it. Nice enclosure. I like the black and the white. Let's check it out. Let's get into it. Comes with these instructions here, so we're going to crack into this and see. Need a few tools, like some tools sitting over here. Let's just see what it's all about. Let's see what it's all about. So you have your board and everything all together here, and it says that you snap this in half, and you have some tools and stuff here that it comes with. All of your circuitry and stuff is done. Very clean, very nice. And what is very cool about this is it's got, like, some have words and slogans and stuff like that on it. So it's got your JHS pedals here, Kansas City, USA, and then it says meatballs anyone. That's just cool. That's just cool. That just makes me like it even more. So right off the bat, we're gonna snap this thing in half and we're gonna get going on it. I like this idea. It's just a very cool idea. Like I said, stuff's pretty straightforward. You break this in half, then you crack these other pieces off. It's got scores around where the stuff comes off, and it says discard. So yeah. Pretty straightforward. And these break off pretty easy. Did a really good job. Really good job at the design on this. Definitely give credit where credit's due. And I'm being pretty fragile with it, but I mean, it's solid. It is pretty solid. So it's not like you got to be, you know, super careful. You're going to break this circuit in half. Get in here and say these are the wrenches that come off there. So this kit, got it shipped to me. It was $119 for the kit. And money well spent. This pedal is, I mean, this circuit, this is a good circuit. And, you know, that's what you normally spend on a decent pedal anyway. These are tools. These are your wrenches. You do not want to throw these away. You want to keep these, and this will do for your your nuts and stuff that go on the casing. So, all right. Tabs removed. You will have 2 wrenches and 2 PCBs. So, knobs and stuff here. Got the goop. It's like we're connecting one to the other on this. Okay. So it looks like we're going with this one first. It's got a notch in there. And notches in here. So we're just going to line the notch up. Pops in just like that. I like it. As is, directly into the housing. Pretty cool. Let me get the washers and the nuts out of here. So it's going to be the 3 and the 3. It says you do not want to over tighten these when you put them on here. Avoid damage to the board. So put these in, holds it in there just fine. So your little wrenches that came, that's where these come into handy. Right here, that's what these are for. A little bit of tightening up there. Like I said, don't crank down on it. And it holds it in there just perfectly. Yep, very good. Moving on. So now we have our foot switch here, and it wants us to put a washer around the foot switch. It's got a nut on here, washer on here. Okay. Then we're going to go to the bottom, just like this. So So you have your LED right here. Take the LED, your foot switch. It's going to go right in those two holes right there. And you don't want to smash your ribbon cable here. And I'm going to do this, that way we can see it go directly up in there. Pop that thing right up in there. Washer, plastic washer there, and then we're going to run foot switch nut on that. Like so. And we'll give that a little tighten. Use the bigger wrench on it. Moving forward. So we have the jack nut on the back of here. So you want to make sure that everything is lined up here to be able to put those jack nuts on. You're going to have a washer. That's a little black washer right there. It goes on. And tighten that guy. Tighten this guy. Yeah, like I said, there's not much to this, but I really dig it. I kind of like, you know, little hands-on projects like this. It's just fun. It is just fun. So, anyway, yeah, so this channel that I'm putting together is, I have collected pedals for many, many years, and I enjoy playing guitar just for fun, playing a band for fun, and but I've collected pedals for probably 30 years now, and I've had a lot of pedals go in and out, and I've sold a lot and swapped a lot, and it's just something I've always enjoyed. I've always enjoyed pedals, and so yeah, this channel is just going to be showing you all the pedals that I collect, the pedals that I play, what I enjoy, the sounds I enjoy, comparing different pedals, stuff like that. So that's what we're doing. Now this ribbon is going to connect right there into that. Pops in. I've got to say, this kit, it's quality. It is quality, and I like that. Just how everything goes together, just how sharp everything is. Very, very good. All right, so we're gonna pop the knobs on. We got everything turned fully counterclockwise. That way everything's down, and we can set these knobs and get them set so we can tighten them up. And these guys right here, they do require a pretty small flathead to get in there. Loosen that dude up. Slide them down on there where you want them. I'm gonna run right on top of this, so where it says like the V for volume, T for treble, G for gain, I'm gonna run right above that letter. Get those decently tight. That would be good to go. So the reason that I picked this kit up is because I do not have any type of clone right now. you know, stuff that's similar, but not like an actual clone. That's why I thought this was so cool. And wanted to pick it up. Man, that just looks good. That's just a good looking pedal. That is a good looking pedal. So, moving on. Guys, we're pretty much getting down to the end of this thing. So, we have the goop right here. This goop right here. The goop in the original Klon was on the back of the circuit. And on the back of the circuit, they put a bunch of this goop on there, and it covered it up, and it would not, you know, reveal what the circuit was to be recreated. So, you know, lo and behold, someone came up with a method of taking all that goop off and finding out what it was. But we are putting the goop on. Right there it says goop. We're going to make it happen. Now, this is a lot of goop. I don't think we need this much goop. They sure send a lot of goop. I don't know what this goop is. I don't know what the goop is made out of. Do I save the rest of it for future gooping purposes? I'm going to, just in case. But it's definitely a mystery of what this is. It is goop. It is going on the pedal right now. We're going to goop this dude up. That way it covers everything. The goop is on. I like it. And I literally gooped the crap out of that. It's got plenty of goop on it. So next, sign and date the back plate. That way, 100 years from now, someone opens this up, they will see who put this thing together. That's pretty neat. I like that I did that. Let me get a Sharpie. Hang on. All right, let's date this thing, guys. We're looking at 9/25/25, and this is the pedal plague. Assembled by the Kansas Kid. How about that? I like it already. I like it already. Got it all signed up, good to go. Got to wait 24 hours for the goop to dry. We're going to put the back plate on. Yes, just like that. Guys, under 20 minutes assembling this thing, and it is very awesome. Very awesome. I enjoyed doing it. They have another assembly kit called the Notaklon. And that was a whole, that's a whole new thing about the whole backstory on that. But those are not currently available. You can't get them. If you do see one, I would pick it up for the price. Very cool. Guys, very fun. You just seen me assemble this JHS Notaklon pedal under 20 minutes. With me rambling on about that, there it is. I'm happy with it. 24 hours. I'm going to plug it in and we'll test it and see how everything turns out. Guys, I appreciate your time, and I will talk to you soon.